Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and welcome to day 15 of our 28-day Pilates bar workout challenge. Today is another beautiful day in the North Carolina mountains, and I just thought I'd bring the practice outside today. I have my Pilates bar ready to go, and today is going to be all about our lower body and our core. So diving a little bit deeper into our practice. So once you are ready, have your mat ready to go, your Pilates bar at the edge of your mat. We will pick it up when we are done with our warm-up, and your loops on your bands. I am going to turn sideways on the mat just so I am laying lengthwise, and we are going to go ahead, lie ourselves down. We're going to find those abdominals pulled in, our shoulders are open back, our palms are facing down. Neutral spine is engaged. You have that little space from your tailbone to the mid-back, so neutral spine. We're going to begin with marches. So I'm going to bring my left leg up to tabletop. I'm going to tap it down, and I'm going to bring my right leg to tabletop. Just alternating side to side, marching back and forth, just lowering and lifting each leg. So you can point, you can flex, and now we got some fire engines in the background, but one of the issues with filming outside, lots of outside noise. We're going to go for 4 more left and right. Last 2. One more each side. Next time both feet come to the mat, hold them there, heels come down. I want you to take your left leg, right leg stays quiet. I want you to drop the left leg laterally out to the side, sweep it back to the center. Drop your right leg out to the side, sweep it back to center. So I'm using my hands as feedback on my opposite leg to make sure that that leg that's staying quiet and stable is not dropping out to the side. I'm exhaling out, inhaling in. We got 4 more. This will be your last one here. When legs come to your center, hold it there. Arms come by your side. You're going to float both legs to tabletop. Abs are drawn in, neutral spine engaged. If this hurts your lower back, bring your knees closer to your chest. Come into an imprinted spine. Do what works for your body. So when you're ready, we're going to toe tap. So we're going to drop the toes down towards the floor and lift it up. We're not bending at the knee and just tapping the toes. We're hinging at the hips. Hinging at the hips, so you're dropping it down. Use your fingers for feedback. If you have that neutral spine engaged, make sure you're keeping those abs and ribs connected, not splaying at the chest. We have 4 more each side. For 3. Two. And 1. Go ahead, bring both knees together. You can drop the feet down to the mat. I'm going to extend my left leg long. Now my leg is coming into an imprinted spine. I'm pulling my leg towards my nose. Back is flat. From here, I'm going to keep my foot down, leg is reaching long. I'm going to drop it towards my toes, come out and around, and circle it up. Again, watching that knee, that it doesn't come out to the side as you circle that leg up and around. Think about a dinner plate. It doesn't need to be bigger than that. A softball, maybe a volleyball, but no bigger, no smaller. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse. For 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, place that foot down. Let's extend the opposite leg. Go ahead, pull it towards your nose. Find that imprinted back. Hold those abs in, maybe flex and point, and you're going to drop it down, out and around. No bigger than a dinner plate or a volleyball. Remember, keep that back flat. You're trying to keep that leg right over the hip. Squeezing the abdominals as the leg comes up and around. Last one in this direction. When you come back to the center, bring it up towards your nose, out and around, or whichever direction you are working in. Last 3, 2, and 1. When that leg comes back up towards the clouds, go ahead, bend those knees. And we can take our hands up towards the clouds, extend our legs long, tuck that chin towards your chest, and we're slowly going to go ahead, curl ourselves up 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling ourselves on up. Coming up to get that bar here. All right, I am going to take these loops and I am going to stick them onto the arches of my feet. I'm going to take that Pilates bar and I am going to go ahead, lie myself down. Now you have 2 options here. One option is you can come into the wrist-friendly option, bring both legs to tabletop. When you bring both legs to tabletop, you might have to go ahead, adjust your bar, roll up on it if you need to. Option 2 is you can go ahead, you can reach your arms out, create that tension, try to drop those shoulders as best you can. Make sure all 10 fingers are on the same side of the bar. Abs are pulled in, neutral spine is engaged. You're going to extend both legs. You're going to flex as you pull them in. So point to extend, flex to come in. Now, if your feet have a tendency to cramp, mine do. I've been really trying to work on it, but they still cramp all the time. I try not to cue the point and flex quite as much because my feet do have a tendency to cramp. We're going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. When those legs come in, and go ahead, take a moment here. Relax those arms. Now remember, you can bring your hands towards your chest, roll up if you need some tension. We're going to go ahead, extend those legs long. Legs are reaching long. You can keep the bar at the chest or over the head. You choose. We're going to lift those legs up towards the clouds. Keep that chest ribs connection and drop it down. Don't arc at the lower back. Again, lift and lower. Legs are parallel, toes are pointing, maybe flexing as you come up, pointing as you come down. We have 4 more. Next time your legs come up to the clouds, go ahead, hold them there, pull them in towards your chest. Give yourself a moment. I am going to bring my wrist now towards my chest, rest my elbows down, give my shoulders a break. We're going to find our feet into Pilates V. I might just choke up once and go from there. All right, feet are in Pilates V. All same fingers are on the same side of the bar. Squeezing the heels together. You're going to push those legs out and pull them in. I find it a little bit easier to keep the legs higher so the bands stay to the outsides of the knees. Trying to really squeeze those heels together very hard to keep those heels squeezing. Keep those abs and ribs connected. Great grip strength here if you're holding it at your chest. Pulling in, extending it out. Neutral spine is engaged. Again, you can be much higher if you need that imprinted spine for your lower back. You choose where you need to be. Last 3. 2. And 1. When those legs come in, go ahead, drop your knees down for a minute. Drop your knees from side to side. Give those abs a moment, stretch them out. Maybe take your gaze opposite the way of your knees. And then our legs are coming back to center. Choose where you want to be with your arms. I'm going to start at my chest. I'm going to do 1 more like this at my chest. Legs are coming to table, external rotation, heels together. Legs are reaching long. We're going to go lower. Try not to pop. Lift them up over those hips and drop them down. Lift and lower. We have 4 more. Use that breath. Really thinking about my core, really focusing on those deep layer transverse abs, the deepest layer. Last 1. Next time those legs come to 45, bring those knees in, bring your feet to parallel, and drop your knees. You can switch your knees out from side to side. Give yourself a quick spine twist. Maybe drop the bar from one side, opposite side of your knees, and then the other way. All right, I took the tension off my straps. I'm going to do the last set here with my arms over my head. Hands, all 5 fingers are on the same side. Arms are reaching long. I'm going to go ahead, find my legs into that Pilates V position. Legs are going to come up higher just so the bands stay outside the knees. Draw those abdominals in, shoulders are back. You're going to extend the legs long. Now, tuck your chin towards your chest if it's available. If not, keep your head down. You're going to open the heels. You're going to open wide across the horizon. You're going to click them together for 3, 2, 1, open. Click. 3, 2, 1, open. 3, 2, 1, open. So now we're going to pick up the pace. 3, 2, 1, open. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, open. So it's exhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 inhale. We got 5. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Rest your head down anytime you need to. Last 2. Click, 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 open. Click, 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 open. Last 1. Bring those heels together. Drop that head. Bar comes over the chest and feet come down. Excellent job. You can go ahead, you can reach up, you can take that strap off of your feet and then put that Pilates bar right next to you. Your arms are going to reach long, heels are connected, palms are facing down. We're going to articulate that spine towards our nose, so you're going to tilt the pelvis towards your nose. You're going to articulate yourself up, just giving yourself a little movement of that spine. Take an inhale at the top. I want you to slowly articulate yourself down, 1 vertebra at a time, bone by bone. Let's go for 2 more just like this, getting a cramp in my glute. Here we go. Let's roll it up. Slowly roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Untuck at the bottom. And 1 more here. When your bottom comes to that mat, go ahead, reach those legs long. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of room. Arms are coming up towards the clouds. You're going to tuck that chin towards your chest. You're slowly going to curl yourself up, 1 vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up to a sitting position. Let's go ahead, pull those legs in towards a butterfly. Sitting up nice and tall. Maybe you just go ahead, round yourself over, and give yourself a wonderful, glorious stretch here. We've had quite the noises during this video. Once you are ready, slowly come on up, roll those shoulders, and we have completed our workout. Thank you so much for joining me for day 15. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, I'll meet you on the mat. Bye.